moving into more details of setting up your emails and warming them up effectively. It's going to be, like I said, one email, so one inbox, one email sending address per domain. I've already explained the logic behind why you need to worry about that. Instantly, here's some steps on how you set up your Instantly account in order to warm up your email effectively, ready to send email. You don't just send 1,000 emails on one address. It's going to be lots and lots and lots of domains, all with one email associated with them, sending 10 to 50 emails per day. That's it. We're going to aggregate all of those together to be able to send a large amount of emails out per day. There's the recommended warm-up process on how you do it. Pretty simple. Follow it all up. And this is just some math here. I don't really need to go into it all. The math is pretty self-explanatory just here. It's basically just talking about through daily consistency, daily persistence, with patience, you're going to be able to have an outreach strategy that transcends everything for next to nothing. It's going to cost you some money, but it's going to cost you nothing in relation to the phone calls that you can generate through pushing a product or a service that is a no-brainer to them. That's arbitrary. I can't really talk more on that other than the proven applicable strategies on what works and what doesn't work when it comes to outreach. Give, 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 give. Never ask for anything. Provide unconditional value. Become an asset to them without them. They cannot think 2 days, 1 day, a year without you. They need you. How can you make that impression with them? Give, give, and give. Don't ask for anything. Make it a logical justification for they want to work with you. So with the finance example, it was, you can go do this yourself, but we specialize in this and we charge nothing. We can do it for you if you like. A logical justification of why they would need your services without them. Let's jump on a phone call so I can sell you crap. No, let's jump on a phone call so I can educate you on this in the simple system that we've developed that can guarantee, like, let's say you got a 95% probability of success of generating funds through us rather than the 50-50 or less than 10% probability of doing it for yourself. We have the templates, we have the experience, we have the experts, and we have the past proven record to get businesses just like yours, John, to that end result of getting that funding 2 weeks from now. Let's do it for you. Nothing to lose. What do you think? That's how you want to set it all up. So again, so it's me talking about, so it's just some math here again. So it's like $5 a month. There you go. Simple as. So 25 inboxes, $120 a month. Let's say you're going to be working every day, so 260 days a year. That's working days. With the above math, as I've broken it down, that's 43 calls booked per month. That could be 43 sales calls booked for yourself, or that could be 21 sales calls booked for yourself and 21 sales calls booked for a client if you're doing the pay-per-lead model for somebody else, which is an absolute no-brainer if you want to make some money. That's my call to action. If you want to book a phone call for me on how I set up profit shares of individuals, craft outreach flow. So this is going to be your sequential messages that go out now to contact individuals. So you've got the understanding on what gets results. You know how to contact individuals through your sourcing of your leads, and then your engine that's going to contact them. Now you need to know what to type in, what to send, what to talk about. Going to be designing all of that just here. Quick example. I wrote here, it's got to be a no-brainer. It's got to include personalization. It's got to be relevant and have no catches, and it's got to make me want to reach out. It's got to have a logical reason for me to want to reach out. That's not me telling you to basically go do one. So this one, John, are you still the lead product dev at Microsoft? Adobe just had a data breach. Go change your info with them. Providing unconditional value up front, a no-brainer. It's realized value that requires no mental processing. It's a quick tip. I've been using Jordan Photo Developer, which is obviously mine. It's the segue in, as it's going to be the best to solve efficient AI-based photo development in business-to-business computer processing. I can get you a discount as it's my associate's company. Wink, wink. Let me know. Happy, as Sarah really helped us back in 2021. Someone that they know because they're connected to them as an associate on LinkedIn. You use their name. You've done your homework. It's connected it all up. Very simple outreach, very, very short, around 400 characters, less than 400 characters. And it's written as if it would be sent to a mate, a friend. It's not businessy, if that makes sense. Think like that. If you think like that, you start designing and writing like that, you're gonna be doing just fine. So it's a quick formula here on how to begin thinking to articulating these messages to help you. It doesn't take a lot of work or effort. It's just, if your product or service, if you ticked all those subsequent boxes, this step is very, very easy for you to get your head around. Put as much personalization in there as much as you possibly can. They love it. A couple of arbitrary elements. I've got the data, but I haven't included that data, so take that as an opinion here. Sending times is also going to be depending upon what your business and your particular targets are within. So if they're a trucker, then it's probably not going to be email to begin with. It's probably going to be text messages, and they're going to get to it as and where, right? So that's where your research comes back in. Follow up, very simple. Follow up until they either buy from you or they block you. That's it. Even if they say no, keep following up. If somebody says no to you on Monday, they might say yes to you on Friday. They might say yes to you next month. It's that simple. I've seen it happen. A couple of resources there for you to look at. If you're looking for templates, don't recommend it. Write your own. There's no template that works here. You need to be able to, well, again, a template would be an example of, say, this would be a template as it's got those, the brackets that you would then design to add personalization. This is how I scale with personalization. I talk about that I think in my micro product that I put together. But that would be a template, but it's not copy and paste. You have to actually pull in your information.